to the Sunday AMA is ready for the crypto revolution. Let's get started.
What's going on, everyone? Welcome. What's happening? It is Sunday AMA time. You guys ask questions. I pretend I know the answers to them. Or something like that. Can you guys hear me all right? Everything coming through okay? I don't even know. You know, I'm trying this streaming to 1,000 different places at one time type operation here. So, you know, might have some delays, lag, and other things happening. But you're Ben Hake again. What? So I know about 2 seconds ahead. So I am not. You're 2 seconds ahead. Why, you on the other place? I think the other place is faster. But I don't know. We'll see what happens. All good. Everything's good. Let's do a quick roll call. See who we got in the house. Andres 23007. What's going on? Skirm. Dan Ruggs Gensler. He's still rugging Gensler. Poor Gensler. Just kidding. Not poor Gensler. That guy needs to get out of there. Zip Pirate. What's going on? Hugo Down. What's happening? What's going on over there? Son of a rabid panda. How's it going, son? How's it going? How you doing these days? Mr. Red Patch. And of course, Budweiser. Yeah, kind of ream its way through there. All right, scrolling on. What do we got happening here? Ogre, Andrew, TLW. I think I said that's okay. Anyone else? Scrolling. What? Hoplophile. Howdy, what's going on? Scrolling through. Fully Electrics, and that was Mining Potato, who has a massive farm of CPUs. Tommy Coin, what's going on, Tommy Coin? Jock McMiner, UK in the house. It just jumped on me. Rule San Miguel, what's happening? XP1, what's happening? And I think I got it. If I missed you, Crypto Perks, what's going on? So someone asked a question up there. Where is it? You're always talking about mining coins which are profitable. How often do you check is a coin is still profitable? Daily, weekly, monthly? Probably every couple hours. Like, no, it's like I'm checking all the time, constantly, like every couple hours, sometimes once a day. Usually I take a look at things, make sure my rigs are running in the morning, stuff like that. And then I kind of have a quick peek at what network hash rates are looking at. And then if it's a huge jump, then I dig down and say, okay, what's going on? Where should I go? But if it's, you know, a little bit here and there, you know, up, down, whatever, then I usually wait until I wake up and all that stuff. A couple hours later, then I take a look at the coins to see what's kind of going on and where I should point my rigs and stuff like that. So that's usually what I do. But yeah, usually it's like daily, sometimes a couple of times a day I look to see what's happening. There's something else here about ZIL. Where is it? We'll watch Goat stream for now, not mining ZIL. I've been having problems mining ZIL. Tommy Coin has been having problems mining ZIL since their upgrade, mainly Dynex plus ZIL on RabidMiner, which is the only way I'm aware to dual mine them. Yeah, I'm not sure about the dual mining with ZIL on Dynex because I haven't mined Dynex for a while. Hash rate has been pretty high there, but Skirm answered it there. You do need to add the --ZIL-epoch-1. So you need that command. I haven't really looked into it on GPU side, so it looks like you need that command. The other thing is obviously make sure the miner you're using is updated. So what happened with ZIL? And this is why the, I guess, yields spiked across ZIL, is they had an update. They updated the network. It went to a new epoch, and the DAG, I think, grew slightly a little bit higher. But when it came to the GPU side, every GPU fell offline. Gone. See you later, which means no network hash rate. So what's going on here now is there's no miners available. But IPOLOs and everything didn't need to do anything. They were still mining, which is, I have a screenshot of my ZIL rewards, and they're pretty insane. I didn't even know this was happening. But all the GPU miners fell offline. Now we're seeing, if you go to Hive OS, you'll see, you know, all these miners pretty much update. I believe Mini Z didn't update yet. There's a couple that didn't, but most of the main ones did update at this point. So there were no miners available for the GPU. So step number one is update the miner you're using. Make sure they did update for the latest ZIL, and then it looks like for RabidMiner you have to add that command or something, maybe up to others. I'll have to look into it fully, but that's pretty much what happened there, is the GPUs pretty much fell off of ZIL mining. So look at this. Past 24 hours, I took this last night because someone in Discord mentioned, they're like, hey, what's going on with the ZIL rewards? They're pumping like crazy. I was like, what do you mean? Like, I knew something was happening, but I didn't expect it like this. So past 24 hours, these Apollos nailed out 138.886 ZIL in 24 hours. Last 3 days is 360. Like, usually we're hanging around 60 to 70 or something here. So we're like 3 times more ZIL was rocking in here because, again, all the GPUs fell off the network. So the Apollos were just cashing in like crazy. So if you had an Apollo miner running and you probably didn't even notice anything because you didn't have to do anything. It continued on and mined ZIL, and they were like the only miners that could mine ZIL, especially very early on. So I think that happened 2 or 3 days ago. So that looked awesome. That was sweet. I looked at that and I was like, whoa, wicked. So I'm going to look at it like right now. What's it actually looking like this second? Based on now, like I said, miners are starting to update now, so the rewards are going to start dropping. We're still at 116. That's pretty good. So that's looking not too bad. As for workers here, you know, this is the ETC Mini, Mini Plus, V1 Mini, that's the gold one, Mini SE, Mini SE Plus, and the X1. Now, I still didn't do my full review video on the X1 yet. So a lot of people are talking very negatively and bad about the X1. Why wouldn't they do this? Why didn't they increase? You know, I agree with a lot of those. Like, why didn't they? Like, they just put it on par almost, it seems like, with a V1 Mini. I really wish it was more efficient, more like the SE or something, but it's not. But I am noticing that it's actually swapping DAG files faster between ZIL as well as, you know, ETC or whatever, Octo, or I'm mining Octo with it. It can mine any ETH hash coin. So it has a lot less downtime than any of these Apollos. These things are down for like almost, I don't know, 3 to 5 minutes in between each ZIL round, where the X1 is down for like 30 to 45 seconds, which is interesting, I found. And how do I know this? Well, I just look at the watt meter at the wall, and I do notice that, you know, it's down, it drops all its power, and then all of a sudden it's back up within like 30 to 45 seconds. So it's up and mining again. Sometimes I look at the watt meter, I'm like, what is offline? What's going on with everything? I'm down like 800 watts or something, or 600, whatever the rest of all these Apollos are on the 240 volt. I'm like, what's happening here? They're offline. They're offline for a while, and then they kick back on. I'm like, oh yeah, that's right, that's ZIL. So whenever I see them drop off, I kind of have a look here, see if a ZIL round just went through or something like that, and that's what's happening here. But I am noticing that the X1 is like 3 times faster in swapping over between ZIL, loading that DAG, and getting up and running. So it's very interesting what they did there with that X1. So maybe we'll have even more firmware come out, because the last 2 or 3 firmwares for the other Apollos were increasing dual mining. I don't know if it's the speeds or the hash rates or what, but it has been improvements here. But I am seeing the X1 is a lot better, and the X1's also cheaper than all of these ones. So, you know, that's another thing to keep your eye on as well. And, you know, some people, it could just come down to price, and I think the X1 is the cheapest one of them all. So if you want to check one out, you know, I do have that link to Apollo, but it's kind of a pain to set up, and it's not really built for a whole bunch of them, but it's still kind of a neat little miner. Anyway, what do we got here? We see Red Putz did gift 5 memberships to people. So who got these memberships? Congratulations, Jock McMiner UK. I think you've won a couple now, haven't you? Crypto Perks, congratulations. Sherlock's, what's going on? DJ Peto, congratulations. And George Congratulations to you guys who got that. What do we got here? Oh, Techman, what's going on? Techman's in the house. I thought I saw something yellow pop up here, orange. Oh, that was Techman adding me, saying hi to everybody. Okay, got that. So yeah, it's very interesting. The ZIL rewards are definitely moving up. Do that. Now, this is going to start dropping again, like I said, as people start looking and saying, oh crap, you know, I haven't been mining ZIL. A lot of people probably don't even realize what just happened. So, you know, that's what you got to do. Update your miners. You'll begin racking on ZIL, and the faster you do it, the faster you can get those increased rewards, at least until all that hash rate comes back on for dual mining. So, yeah, keep these things in mind. But these Apollos, they didn't lose a hiccup. Not even a hiccup. They just, oh no, I wrecked my screen. I went straight to that instead of opening a new tab. There we go. We're back on that. Awesome. 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 Check chat. I'm checking chat. I'm looking at chat. What's going on with chat? What did I miss? Alvatus, did you say something? Did you make lots of money? Did I make lots of money on what? On ZIL? Something happened today? What happened today? I missed it. I don't know. Did something happen? I don't know what you're talking about. I missed it. He sometimes checks. I don't know what happened. I missed something. Something happened somewhere. That something pumped. Or you talk about the BTC maybe on Binance? There's a big arbitrage going on, or what's happening? I don't know what's happening. I probably missed out on something big is what's happening here. So no, I didn't make lots of money because it sounds like I probably missed something. Cheaper than the X1. What's cheaper than the X1? Is that what you're talking about? Fully electric. LOL. What's happening? Up, 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 up and away. Scrolling, scrolling, scrolling. I don't know what's going on. Someone at me and tell me what's happening. Because I don't know what's going on right now. Red Putt's giving out memberships. Oh, I went through that. Unless my chat is delayed. Maybe my chat's delayed. I went through all the memberships. Is that what we're going on about? I say congratulations to everyone and all this and stuff. Fully electric. He did at me. Okay, I'm scrolling up. I'm seeing what happened here. What's he saying? Hours. What? Up, up, scrolling up. Still more scrolling up. Still more scrolling. Let's go. I saw let's go. I saw. That's the last thing I see. What's happening here? Are we on it? Maybe I gotta check the other platform. Get out of top chat. Oh, I am on top chat. You're right. I don't want that. Found all messages. Live chat. Let's go. There we go. Now I'm at live chat. What the heck? I never. Is that like a new thing? Why am I on top chat? I've never. Unless that's. Maybe I failed. All right. So let's scroll up again and see what's going on. Looking. I still don't see anything. Still don't see nothing. I don't know what's happening here. At me again. I just switched my Apollo V1 Mini to unmineable for 4 days. Oh no, that means you're not getting ZIL. That sucks. Because I don't think they do ZIL on unmineable. Do they? Maybe they do. But yeah, I think when you go to unmineable and NiceHash, these type of platforms where you can get paid in anything you want, they're not doing the dual mining or anything unless I think Dogecoin they might do it the script miners. But yeah, you're just mining the one algorithm on those platforms, getting paid out in whatever you choose. So yeah. Is that a new chat over here? Where's it? How many chats are going on? I don't know what's happening. I said you could buy the V1 Mini over at Jingle Mining. Yeah, but I think Jingle Mining's out of chat or out of stock. Someone asked me, because remember, I've been telling everyone, if you guys want to get some cheaper shipping prices, possible discounts on bulk orders, get a hold of me. So someone actually asked me, they wanted to get a bunch of those V1 Minis. So I went in, I took it into Jingle Mining back door there, and they were sold out. So maybe they're back in stock now. But yeah, actually the V1 Minis are cheaper over there, but I don't think there's any stock. I'll double check on that, see if they have any in, but the website says there is, but going through sales that they said they didn't have any. So we'll see what happens. So maybe the price will go up once they get more in. I don't know. But yeah, that's right. They are actually cheaper there. Oh, dude, they are sad face. Yeah, so yeah, the V1 Mini. No, now the best one of those I feel is the SE. That thing was super efficient. Now let's take a look at the numbers of those actually. So I got that Caspa stuff on. Let's see, where are my ASICs? Right here. Now I do actually have to retest all of these too. So let's see if I can find them all. Where's the best sheet here? That chart. Oh, that's too big. This one. I got too many. This one. Yeah, that one will work. That one. Uh-oh. Yeah, that's the one. All right, so here's all the V1 Minis I've been testing. Now, this is when I first got them. Now, people have been saying they're using more power and stuff with, as of like 4 or 5 firmwares ago. So I haven't really tested. So I do plan on actually retesting all of these sometime eventually to see if their power consumptions and everything have gone up or not. But based on anything I've done in the past, look at the V1 Mini SE. When it comes into efficiencies, we can obviously 1.915 megahash to watt ratio here. The V1 Mini SE, 211 megahash, 119 watts. That means 30 watt. My cost, that's 31 cents per day to run this thing. And you can see, like, this is so far in my mind, the best one they made because it's the most efficient one of them all. But yeah, it all comes down to price. This one's twice that, but it's not as efficient, and so on. And I'm really debating on these two right here, the ETC Mini and the ETC Mini Plus. I might fire them because they're the worst efficiency of them all. They're not doing too hot, and I don't know, they might be breaking even. They might be, well, actually with the ZIL that just happened, that made them profitable. You can't argue the fact. But when the ZIL hash rate comes back, I'm still up in the air what I want to do with these, because I would drop, about 360 watts or something here, less power per day, which work out a month, which might give me even a cheaper power price long term, which would make everything else I mine with more profitable, because my power price in theory would go down because third-party prices are insane. Now, I don't have a huge bill, but last month, because I've been solo mining Bitcoin, as you got, let's just have a look here. I want to see if I hit anything yet. I didn't check it yesterday or today, so let's just see if anything's happening. Any blocks? Come on, come on. Ah, damn it. Still nothing. So it's been a little over a month, solid, straight out, 11 cent per kilowatt hour, solo mining Bitcoin for a month on like 3,300 watts. So I'm taking the hit here on a massive gamble. I'm either paying an extra $350 a month, or I'm going to smash out and make about $180,000. That's my goal. They hit that block, and I'm still going at it. I'm still going strong. So far, 0 blocks. My power bill was a lot higher than usual. So my power bill, actually, the electricity side alone was about $500, but the third-party fees was $700. My power bill was only $5 for, I don't know, 8,000 kilowatt hours for the month or something I used. So my power bill is $500. I'm locked in at 6.8 cents. I got 6.8 cent Canadian power here, which is like 4.55 cent USD power. But the third-party fees are crazy. Now, the more power I use, you can't do anything about it. On the news, they say, oh, lock in your power price, get cheaper power, yada, yada, yada. But you cannot do anything to those third-party distribution fees and all that. And that's where your power bill gets nailed, and you can't do anything about it. I've called them one day. I went on a rant about this, a couple of months ago on a stream. I called them. I said, so what you're pretty much telling me is the only way to get cheaper power is to move out of Alberta. Thank you very much. I guess it's time to move. That's what I told them on the phone, and I hung up because I was mad. There's nothing I could do. I called them and harassed them I don't harass them, but I call them a few times to see if there's anything you can do. But those third-party charges are absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. So, like, I think they charge you you have a set flat fee based on whatever power, if I can't remember what that is. Then there's a distribution fee, which charges you, depending on the power you use, that can go anywhere from 1.5 to 2 or 3 cents per kilowatt hour. And then they have another fee, transmission fee or something, that's charged another 1 to 2 cents per kilowatt hour based on how much you use. The more you use, the higher it is. And that add them all, those three together, the third parties are insane. Like I said, my power bill, if I didn't have to deal with that, would only have been $500 for like 7,000 kilowatt hours, 6.8 cents Canadian, 5 cent USD. That would have been insane. That's what I want. But the third party, they rob you blind, and there's nothing I can do about it. And it sucks. That's why I'm saying, cutting some of this power down, cutting some of these back is going to save me a few cents here and there. I think it actually moved my entire power bill up per kilowatt hour to around 12 cents USD, when usually I'm around 11 cent USD without that Bitcoin miner and stuff going. So, I'm working on what I'm going to shut down, what I'm going to do. Because remember, I mine for profit. If something's not making me money, I'm going to shut it off, I don't care. I don't want break even. I need over break even, and I need amount because I use my crypto all the time. So the least amount of power I use. Now, obviously, I'm kind of counterproductive here because I'm doing a huge gamble with the big Bitcoin miner, and that's sucking, almost half of my power right there. But I am offsetting that with my CPUs and stuff, hoping to hit that block. But we'll see what happens. Anyway, but you know what? No risk, no reward, right? So I'm taking the risk, and we're gonna see what happens. It goes against everything I've always done, but I'm trying it, right? And you see the movies all the time. No risk, no reward. You're about to go bankrupt, and all of a sudden, bam, it happens. Will that happen? I don't know. We'll find out. Or I'll be bankrupt, and YouTube channel will be gone. I have to sell the house. I'll be doing live streams from the street. Bitcoin did this to me. There's the title right there. No, I won't get to that point, but yeah, I'll shut it off before we get close to that. Okay, anyway, moving on. All right. BTC solo mining is just crazy luck. I don't think I'll solo mine again with the big boy miner, so I'm working on a 650 watt solo miner, going to use that. Yeah, I know. It's very definitely totally luck. But again, you know what? Is my luck gonna hit? In theory, my odds are better than to hit that Bitcoin block than it is to win the lottery based on people and stuff like that. So, I still have better odds to hit that block. We'll see what happens. People hit the lottery too, Or it's rigged. It could be rigged. Just wondering if it's worth a month or so on Bitcoin Cash. BCH. That's Bitcoin Cash, isn't it? Maybe. You know, it might be that. I think that's like $1,600 or something, right? And obviously a lot less of a difficulty and higher chances, but it's still not looking too good. Like, let's take a look at Lucky Miner. So I'm not on Lucky Miners with this. I just showed them via BTC. But where is, yeah, so look, let's go to Lucky Monster here, not Lucky Miner. I got that little mini Mars Lander is still over here. Is it still online? Yeah, it's still online. If we go into here and we actually put in, where is it? If we click on it, okay, let's try BCH. And here's the calculator here. So let's just go to terahash here, and we're gonna put in, what is this thing? Well, it says 117. I think it's averaging higher. So average to hit a Bitcoin Cash block with 117 terahash says it's going to take about 6 months. So obviously, if you find that block before 6 months, you're extremely lucky. If you find it at 6 months, you're about 100% pool luck, and if you find it after 6 months, you're unlucky. In theory, now you could find that thing in 5 minutes and be awesome, but you never know. Now, when we look at Bitcoin here, like 117 terahash says it'll take me about 70 years. To hit a Bitcoin block with 117 terahash. 70 years to hit a Bitcoin block for 100% luck. So obviously, if I find one in a month, that's like 0.01% luck or something like that. Crazy. So the odds are definitely against me, but I'm still doing it because you know what? YouTube luck is like 1,000%. So we'll see what happens. I'm just kidding. Do 250 gigahash. It's like, yeah, okay, yeah, let's do the 250 gigahash. Let's look at the Mars Lander. Gigahash, 250 gigahash. 32,931 years is the estimated time to hit a Bitcoin block. The hash rate is going to be a lot higher soon. I am seeing a lot of articles though that we might see a big hash rate drop off Bitcoin soon after the halving potentially, because there's a lot of big farms that are actually, they're scared right now. We know the bull run's going to hit and things are going to happen, but there's some farms that are worried. Once the halving comes, they're not going to be able to cover their power costs. Rising power costs across the world, employees. There's a lot of people that are probably going to get laid off. There's going to be a lot of, we're going to see a reduction in hash rate, even from large farms with cheap power. So it's going to be interesting moving forward after the halving. Obviously, when the price picks up and the network gets busy, that hash rate is going to turn right back on, and we're going to be exploding like crazy. But it's going to be interesting stuff moving up ahead. 32,931 years. I need a time machine. If I had a time machine, I would look at every day to see when you hit that block, and then I wouldn't even mine it until you hit that block. And then, like say, in 121 years from now, on January 4th, I hit a Bitcoin block. So I would fast forward, I would mine something else up until January 4th, turn my miner on to hit that block. Because in theory, it'd be exactly the same way. Because if it takes that long when you hit that block, you're still going to be sending that same share and stuff. Now, depending how the shares worked out from when I turned it on now till then, maybe there's a big, it'll be crazy. You can't predict that stuff, but you gotta see where I'm going here. In theory, based on if I just turned it on at that day, that's when I'll hit it. It's kind of like what I did with some of the Ethereum. I got extremely lucky with some Ethereum solo mining. So what I did was, I'd solo mine. I figure out my luck, or you'd be mining to the network and it'd say, you make this amount a day. So how long would it take to hit a block? You times that by the amount you're making to what a block reward is. So it might take 2 months, 1 month, whatever, 3 months. And so I'd mine to the pool for like 2.5 months. Then I moved to solo, and then I'd hit that block in a couple weeks, and it worked out. Like, I got extremely lucky doing that, just playing the odds based on that. So that, that's another strategy you could use. It doesn't mean it's going to work out that way, because you could still, from the point you turn it on, then take an additional however long. But just in theory, how the length it takes to find each one, you hit that block, move back to the pool, wait 2 months, go back to solo, hit a block in like 2 days. Like, I've hit 1% Ethereum blocks, and it was crazy doing that, and it worked. But it doesn't mean it's going to work. It's not a foolproof plan or anything, but it's very interesting how you can kind of work the system. Another way to work the system, I didn't do a video on, I don't think. I talked about it in the Veriscoin one, I think, and stuff. But another thing that happened that I learned with the Ethereum mining, and you guys can pick this up when the Veriscoin blocks explode and other coins that do pay high gas fees on things, mine to a PPLNS pool. You use PPLNS, you get your share log built up, and then once you start seeing block rewards spike on certain coins, you pull right off the pool completely, and you go to a paper share pool or you go to a prop pool or something. Then you're technically racking in, you're doubling up your hash rate almost, mining the one pool. Meanwhile, your share log from the PPLNS pool is winding down. You're still getting full weight shares, and it slowly reduces depending how big that share weight is. Like Flex Pool, for an example, was like 12 hours. So I had 12 hours to mine on a prop pool and getting huge, pre-1559 rewards there, as well as gaining them for 12 hours on Flex Pool as that was winding down. So these are ways you can utilize different mining pools to your advantage as well when you see frickin' massive spikes happen across networks as well, and that increased gas fees and things happening. There's a lot of different tricks out there you can use to your advantage, but it's very interesting. Yeah, how these work out. Have you guys tried that and stuff? But yeah, it's cool. You track blocks and switch when you statistically have to hit a block if you did not hit before. Yeah, very true. Yeah, you use the statistics kind of to your advantage. Now, it doesn't mean it's going to play out that way, but, it does help. It does seem to kind of work, but it's not a guaranteed thing. What if you end up going 300% luck, which is 3 times? So, oops, that didn't work. And then once you're actually on there solo mining for so long, you're like, well, it's got to happen sometime. So then you stay on it, and then you end up losing. And yeah, it's crazy. Wild, Wild West stuff. What do we got here? I've also used this strategy even through most argue it isn't valid. Oh, see, mine some uses. See, a lot of people, like I said, it's a luck-based thing. But in theory, statistic-wise, it works. It works. And I have won on it quite a bit of times using that. There's also times, like I just said, what if it was a 300% bad luck spree, then you could technically still lose if that happens. You still never know, but it's just, some things you can try, and sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. You can't argue it, say, no, that's impossible, it's never going to work that way, when statistics do say that's how it should play out. But yeah, interesting. Thanks for the superb info on solo mining. Hey, no problem. Look it out. Another thing, I was talking to the XM rig dev, and I'm trying to work on something here, but there's not much information on solo mining, like XMR and stuff, and everywhere you look, you need pool software and all sorts of things. And so I was talking to the XM rig dev, so I'm going to try and set this up. I'm going to get my node running. The same thing will apply for Zephyr, whatever, because they're pretty much the same type of node and everything. It's pretty much the Monero GUI wallet fork right across the board. But it sounds like I'm going to try some solo mining to my own nodes, see how it works out on both Zeph and XMR and stuff, and he kind of got things together to help me get that set up. So I'm going to be working on that sometime, maybe this week or so. So we'll see how that works out, but I think it'd be interesting because I enjoy solo mining to my node. And a lot of pool devs say the average luck, I know we think 100% luck is the average luck, but a lot of pool devs mention that the average luck throughout a year, a couple months, whatever, usually works out to be like 95%, which is less than 100%. Which means, in theory, long-term, solo mining may be better. We all might be just saying, mine to a pool, go to a pool, pools are better, always do pools, but there never used to be pools in crypto mining. Before originally, when you first wanted to mine a coin, you'd have to set up your own node and mine to it. And then pools came out and all this. Remember, these pools are making quite a bit of money. So, of course, they want you to think you should always mine to a pool, right? Just think of that. So, it'll be interesting. I'm going to kind of, and that was one big argument there where you saw, what the pay per share, where it doesn't matter when you find a block, you're getting paid for each share that you send. But then if the pool's average block time is like 95, the pool is actually making a little more off you because they're finding blocks faster than what you're paying you per share based on 100% luck type of thing. So there's a lot of different scenarios playing out with a lot of things here. But again, who knows? Who knows in the end? It's definitely next to impossible to really figure out exactly what's going on. But we went through that with AAAWAVE yesterday. EK Pool stole half the coins from everybody because it was the only pool. They didn't even have a pool fee listed. No one knows what was going on, but 45-50% of the coins was going to EK Pool, which does lead me to our next shenanigan. I don't know if it's a shenanigan, but check this out. So Dynex is actually going through an interesting thing right now where they're trying to decentralize. And this is more than a lot of communities don't really care. They don't mention anything or say anything about this, but Dynex actually is, which is interesting. But they're trying to get their hash rate more decentralized, which is good. We talk about decentralized all the time. You don't want a whole bunch of hash rate on a single entity. And when it comes to Dynex, EK Pool, who we found I caught cheating from AAAWAVE, is the top pool on Dynex. Now, I don't know if they're cheating. Like I said, they're the top pool on Zeph as well, and I didn't really notice anything off with them for that. So I haven't mined Dynex forever, so I don't know if it's off by here, but they do now have a record that's officially tracked and screenshotted and everything that they were stealing 50% of the coins from other ones. So this is almost like this is bad news here. EK Pool being the top pool, but they are looking to fix things here. Over the previous weeks, they're doing a community vote. So as you can see, we did change our campaign. I'll find something if we can get this bigger. Oh, that's probably too big. Can we see all that in there? Kinda. So what they're going on here is they're running a voting process. Number one, they're going to I don't know why I can't say that right now. They're going to program, enforce, add into the coding a 35% hash rate limit on each pool. Beyond that, Stratum logins are being rejected. So once a pool hits 35% hash rate, no one will be able to connect to that pool anymore. They're thinking about programming. Now, this is a community vote going on. They're not just going to straight do it. They're asking the community for your feedback. So if you're a Dynex miner, get in there and vote on what's going on. Number two, they're going to program and enforce a 40% hash rate limit on a pool. Beyond that, it does that. And then number three is enforce a 45. Now, this is the bad one. Number four, I highly disagree with. Look at number four. It doesn't make any sense to me because we know miners are lazy. No offense to you guys. Miners are lazy. There's still probably people mining frickin' Ethereum out there. Legitly. For real. But increase the pool fee significantly on pools which have more than 50% hash. Therefore, we got EK Pool. They probably said, do this one. This is a good idea. So we got EK Pool with 60%. The only one over 50%, but they want to significantly increase. So what if they go to like a 50% pool fee, 60% pool fee? People don't pay attention to freaking pool fees. They'll just be like, oh man, the yields are down. This sucks. That's pretty much all that'll happen there. And EK Pool will start raking in a lot more coins, making them more rich even more. So number four shouldn't even be an option, I feel. That's not a good, valid option to do this because miners are lazy. They don't just swap pools because of stuff. You got to be aware. So if that actually becomes a thing, hopefully no one, the only person I would see voting for that one would be EK Pool themselves. That one vote. And if they somehow get 1 million votes or something, they're definitely botnetting in that vote thing like crazy. Anyway, and display campaign banner on every pool page to also use smaller pools and reevaluate in 1 week. Do nothing, everything is fine. And then there's 6. So it's interesting that they're actually acknowledging this because like I said, a lot of coins, they just like, whatever. People are mining it, we're good. But it's cool that they're actually saying, we got to do something. We want this more decentralized. And they're kind of leaving it up to the community. And I'm sure if you guys have a different idea, slap it in there and they'll probably add it to the poll or something. But that's very interesting about all of that whole situation happening there, looking into it and stuff. But, there's still a lot of people that say Dynex is scamming everybody and it's not doing their thing. We don't know. It's closed source. Who knows? They're still around. They're still doing their thing. A lot of people are talking about it. I guess we'll have to wait till the next bull run, see how it all plays out. And if they're still around, awesome. And if they're not, you know what? Whatever. It's a crypto that we all took a risk on or something. I currently have most of my coins hanging out in the exchange waiting for a big pump and see what happens. But we'll see what happens there. GPUs miners won't commit to proof of useful work if no profit, no hash equals no proof of work equals fail. Exactly. If there's nothing there to secure it, nothing there to have hash rate, in theory, well, at the same time, there's no hash rate there. That means there might be a lot of profitability there. I mine a lot of no hash rate coins all the time because no one else is mining it. That's why they're profitable. So again, as profitability picks up on things, hash rate moves towards it. So again, it all comes down to how much is the coin paying its miners? And that all comes down to how much investors are investing in the coin so that the coin can pay more to its miners. It's a never-ending structure that's kind of playing out. Sounds like only big mine. Proof of useful work. Well, Alvada's joke about it. Proof of useful work sounds like only big miners can participate. Yes and no. It all depends on, I guess, the network itself. Like, take Flux proof of useful work, for example. They're looking like you're going to need a pretty big, I guess, demanding rig. A higher entry cost to participate, which could limit some people for sure. Their node structure, you know, as good as it's made for what it is, it does limit a lot of people as well, like myself, because I don't have the bandwidth to even support my own node. So I had to be stuck on a Titan node, which actually lost me quite a bit of money due to the fact that I didn't have it was locked up. I didn't have the ability to cash out at certain times when I wanted to and double up. But that's okay. That's for another time, another video, because my actual Titan node is actually 1 year this month. 1 year is coming up. It's been on there, unlocks this month. I'm pretty excited for that. And, you know, we can go over my rewards, what I actually got for the past year or so, and so on. You know what? We can just look at that right now. Forget about waiting. Let me find my Zelcore wallet. Let's take a look at my Flux Titan node, huh? Let's do it. Let's take a look at this. Zelcore. One of the worst wallets ever invented. I'm fully electric, shaking his head right now. Rabid, don't say these things, please. I honestly hate Zelcore, but whatever. I don't know why everyone else pumps it up so much. I feel like it's centralized wallet that you have to use for Flux. If you want to utilize anything on the Flux network, you have to use Zelcore. I feel it's centralized and you don't have the ability to use anything else. But that's just me. Now let me see if I can remember my password. Engage. Okay, here's my Zelcore wallet. It's opened up. Now I gotta go in and sign some contract. What's the Zelcore website again? Run on Flux, work Flux, something Flux. I don't even know these websites. Flux. I'm just gonna put in. I'm gonna Google Flux node here on the side. Flux nodes. Engage. Run Flux node setup. Is that the one? Click. Oh man, that's not the right one. Ecosystem. dApps. Zelcore dashboard. XDAO. Launch dApp. Oh, maybe that's what it is. No, I don't want that. What the heck is it? I gotta go back to chat. You guys tell me what it's called. What's the website called to get into the node structure and all that crap? ZIL pumped. ZIL pumped when GPUs went down. Did it actually pump when that happened? Oh my gosh, that's kind of crazy. Does anyone know what the jackpot balance means on Crazy Pool? So if you find a block on Crazy Pool, the jackpot means you get an increased reward out of the block on that. That's what the jackpot bonus is for there. But when they did drop the pool fees on ETC and a couple other coins to 0, so there won't be a block reward bonus because there's no fees or anything there anymore. But still with Octa and all that, I believe everything is still in there. I'm trying to find how I get into my Flux node. Oh my gosh. Not run on Flux, run on this, ecosystem, launch dApp, Flux OS. Is that it? Flux nodes. Live network, Flux node hardware. Oh my gosh, why don't I have it here? Apps, Flux nodes. Apps, Flux node. Okay. Blog, press kit. App. Nope, not that app. What the heck is it called? I thought it was called like run on Flux or run on something. Node. No. No, 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 no. Flux dashboard. No, no. Okay, maybe I'll just have to wait some other time for this. I don't want to deal with this crap. I was direct flux payouts to KuCoin, but they may be ending soon with KYC. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot KuCoin is going KYC here soon, so that's interesting. Flux node hardwares. Dashboard. Oh wait, maybe it's dashboard here. Is this it? Flux dashboard. There it is. I found it. Flux dashboard. Home run on Flux dashboard. Okay. So now I gotta log in. Yep, log in using that. Open ZIL core. Yeah, sign and send. Oh, I just got hacked. Just kidding. All right, so I'm logged in now. Where is marketplace? Shared nodes. Oh man, I can't even look at it. Oh man, it's like they know I wanted to open this up because look at Titan is currently in maintenance mode as we perform an update. Please try again later when you're not live streaming. It doesn't say that, but it's having a thing. So isn't that perfect timing? All right, so I guess it'll have to just revert to some other time. Oh man. Close that, close that, close that. All right, all done. It's in maintenance mode. Can't do nothing. Perfect timing, huh? Okay. Anyway, let's continue on. What are we talking about here? Bitcoin making me go broke. Okay, we went through that. Check. That check. Oh, we got some GPU profitability. Sky Doge is still the top. Oh, it just switched on us. What do we got here? XNA. What's XNA? XNA. Is that Nuri? Nari? Nuri? I think that's Nuri or something. I think that's Kapow, so I stay away from that. We got Peppy, CCX, Dynex. Dynex is still for some stuff here. 3070 laptop, A4000. Interesting. I still never did try 1.0 miner. Is that what you use now for Dynex? 1.0 miner? Is that the miner of choice for everybody? You still got Flux locked up in Titan? Yeah, I locked when I originally did it. It was last July. It was the I got to go over the video and see exactly what it is so I can put clips from then in, clips to the next when I do a video. But I think it was saying 15 point something was your average return when I did that. So yeah, last July, 1 year ago, I locked it up for 12 months. 1 year. I was like, whatever, we're in a bear market. I don't need to touch this. It's not going to matter. So I locked it up for 12 months. It was estimating about 12 point some flux per month. And then I actually checked it yesterday and it was nowhere near freaking 12 or 15 flux per month. All said and done. You know, we had to have it and everything go through and so on. But 1 year from when I locked in to now, it is nothing close to what original lockup period was saying when I do the average over the past 12 months. But anyway. But yeah, no, what I was talking about was because it was locked in. I couldn't do anything. You guys might remember. I remember when Flux pumped. Was it 2 months ago now or something? I can't remember. And I had like 500 Flux in my ZIL core wallet, and I locked up 1,000 or 1,100. So I can't remember now exactly what's in the Titan node. But I had about 400 or 500 Flux, and I saw it spike, and everyone was like, "Flux is pumping. It's awesome, hodl, all right." And finally, we're doing something. I was like, "We're in a bear market. What are these people talking about?" So I sold it. Awesome. And then it dumped down, and I like doubled up. Well, I got about an extra 45-50% more flux. I could have waited a little bit more. It's even down even farther now. If I was just to buy in now, I would have capitalized even more. But I got so I went from like 500 flux to like, I don't know, 750, 800 flux or something from 500. That's awesome. And I wanted to dump everything, but my Titan node was stuck there. I would have made about probably a good 100x of what I made from the Titan node from doing that trade in 1 day. So locking your coins up isn't always a good idea. You know, it could have went the wrong way too. I could have lost it all if it kept going up. But again, we're in a bear market. We've seen a coin spike over a couple days. It's not going to last. Keep these things in mind when you see a coin pump. It's not going to last. It's going to go back down until we start hitting towards the end of next year and 2025. That's when we're going to start seeing increased gains without massive drops happening. Obviously, it's going to go up and down even in bull runs, but you know it's not going to do what it's doing right now. If you see your coin spiking like crazy, not financial advice, you know you might be better off taking dumping it and then just buying it back in and waiting some more. You'll probably have a good chance to double or triple up for that bull run. But again, not financial advice. Do your own thing, hodl, whatever. It doesn't matter. In the end, it'll end up hopefully going up in that bull run, but we never know. Flux Titan database got messed up too, so who knows? I was not aware about that, but that just adds even less confidence for me in that. I don't know why so many people. I feel it's almost turned into a overhyped coin. Maybe that's just me. I'm the only one that's seen that talks that way about it, but that's just me. Someone asked in Discord, is it undervalued? Why? I feel everyone's always like, I feel it's very undervalued. Yeah, like they want to do a lot of things. I do feel it's going to see some huge price gains for sure, but at the same time, is it severely undervalued or is it massively overhyped? You know, there's two ways to look at everything here, and we're just gonna have to wait and find out. Like I said earlier, it all comes down to, you know, as miners, we go with what's profitable, and to be profitable on a coin, that coin has to pay us a decent amount per coin based on the network hash rate and all sorts of things for us to be able to make money. And for us to make money, that also depends on the investors going to the coin. So I say this all the time. You can have the best chain, be talking about having the best thing you could possibly do, but if investors don't think so, it's not going to go up in price. You need investors buying into it. So I feel it's just it's on a super massive hype stage right now, and we don't know how it's going to play out. That's why I'm not spending stupid amounts of money on, strictly proof of useful rigs when we have Dynex that runs on ×1 slots, or instead of having to run ×8, ×16 and stuff like that, depending on a tier system, which we still don't fully know what we even need yet for that, and the tier system and stuff. So I feel there's still a lot of information we don't know to make actual smart decisions on it. Right now we're all just 100% hoping it's going to explode, but we don't know if it will. It might not. We don't know. So we just have to wait and see. Until I actually see numbers and things are looking good, then I might start getting into it. By that time, it's too late. You should have done it earlier. I told you so. No, you got lucky. If it pumps up and you got everything now, you got lucky. I'm waiting until there's actually concrete evidence and ability that this thing is going to explode like that. We still need Flux at like $100 or something to be decent. There's so many GPUs shut off waiting to turn on and things like that I don't think it's worth the investments right now. But we'll see. We'll wait and see what happens. You don't keep your coins forever. Well, when bull runs hit, a lot of people seem like hodl. It's just going to keep going up. If you don't sell your coins, you're not going to make anything. So, yeah, you're right, Alvadas, Joe Alvadas. Don't keep your coins forever. Sell your coins when they go up and stuff. But usually when the bull runs come in, everyone's always like, oh, no, it's going to go more. It's going to go more. And then all of a sudden we're in a bear market again. Oh, I wish I sold. That's how 90% of the people play about it. This guy said Bitcoin's going to $1 million. Oh, it didn't make it. It's not going to hit $1 million next year either, guys, but everyone's going to say it is. So, yeah, just do your own research, not financial advice. Do your own thing, but also remain realistic. Don't expect something to go 2000x or something. Maybe it will, but be realistic about it. It's okay to take profits at 10x. It's okay to take profits at 15x. Or you can hodl and maybe get that Lambo, or you might just end up back where we are right now at all-time lows if you don't hit it at the right time. So, interesting. But yeah, do your own thing. Follow your own research, not financial advice. Do whatever you guys want to do. But I know when I see coins pump, and especially right now in a bear market, I sell them. I don't care. I sell them if I see that coin go up. Oh, it's not going to go up more. It's going to drop again. All right, so that's just me. What do we got here? Just like we were told to wait on KSO, now everyone is getting mad money off them. Very, very true. A lot of people are, but that is going to drop soon as well. It's actually down quite a bit. And I heard a lot of people, I want to try solo mining on those bad boys. I was looking at the past block rewards, and, well, let's have a look here. Where is it? Where we at? Bam. Where is blocks? So judging by this, so where are we at here? Today is the 9th. So actually, we're doing pretty good so far today. I don't know the time zone of the pool though. That's saying 3. Yeah, I don't know the time zone, but it looks like the past couple of days here, we're averaging about 5 blocks a day. Now remember, the current block reward is, what is it? 1.9. Let's have a look at the block reward. Caspa emission, was it 196 or something? 196.9 right now. It just dropped to. Caspa emissions. You guys see that? Bam. Where are we at? We're right here. Oh, 195.9. So 195.9, we'll times that by 5. So that's about 979 Caspa hitting 5 blocks a day. So, and if I go into my main here, I'm actually, past 24 hours is looking like about 1120. So if I was solo mining the past 2 days, I would have lost. I'm ending up with more coins at the pool. So right now, like, you know, you might get lucky. If I would have hit that 6th block, then I would have been on par. And if I would have hit the 7th, then I would have made more. But it's up in the air on if you hit those other 2 blocks. And right now you're at the point, if you have one of these miners, you want as much Caspa as you possibly can right now. Because once the KS3s and everything start coming online, which could be in about 2 weeks, these numbers are going to start dropping pretty fast here. And, you know, it'll be interesting to see what people start saying. Now, another thing is Caspa, we talked about yesterday, won't exactly be as bad, I feel, as Cadena and the KA3s. Unless it all comes down to how many miners actually sell. We don't know how many miners Bitmain has for us to release, how many people actually bought them from Bitmain. We don't know how many KS3s or KS3Ls Ice River has that they can sell and how many bought from them. So, you know, obviously the KS0 1s and 2s are currently the most profitable or most popular miners because they're the currently ones out. The other ones, you're getting a lot more for your what you get for what you pay for it, but it's way higher price tags, which leaves a lot of people out of them. But once they come online, we're going to see massive hash rate spikes. But unlike Cadena, Caspa is paying like 11 or 12 times more per 24 hours than what Cadena is. So it can absorb quite a bit more hardware. Now, you can't really compete the hash rate numbers because Caspa algorithm is a lot different than the Cadena algorithm. So we kind of have to just guess it on types of hardware and stuff. But in theory, you know, the blockchain itself is paying like 11 or 12 times more than Cadena is per 24 hours in fiat value wise. If we actually look at mining pool stats right here, we can see where Cadena is right here. It's paying $35,023 per day. Yeah, $35,230 a day, where Caspa is paying $431. So if I type this in here, 431,000 divided by 35,000, that's 12.3 times. Caspa is paying 12.3 times more per 24 hours at the current price than what Cadena is paying per day. So that's a lot more hardware that Caspa can actually absorb into its network until it starts becoming very unprofitable. So that's another thing we actually kind of watched too, which I didn't really pay attention to previously. I just kind of looked those numbers up the other day, and yesterday's stream I was like, hey, that's actually interesting here about that. But again, we still don't know. And then again, you know, Caspa price, what could it hit? 50 cents, $1. So right now is very, very early for this. The amount of hash rate that's on Caspa right now is pretty much like saying there's no hash rate on it right now. We're at like 1 point something petahash. What is it? Let's see what Caspa network hash rate is right now. 1.47. So it's actually up a little bit. So yeah, 1.47. And again, like we're going to be seeing 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, possibly 50 petahash in the next 3 to 4 months hanging out on Caspa, which is definitely going to drop that profitability, and then the block reward reductions. It's going to be interesting times next time, but you know, I feel the next 2 months is going to be okay, but by the end of the year, I don't know. There's going to be a lot of uncertainty, especially with we still have another 5 or 6 block reward reductions by the end of the year, 12 more next year, and so on. I have a long wish list just waiting for the Prime days. That's right. Amazon Prime is coming up as well on, what is it, the 11th and 12th? That's in a couple of days. So I'm trying to get a couple of things together as well for a video for Prime days of things like, you know, watt meters, maybe CPU splitters, things like that. get everything together. So looking, I don't know what's going to be on sale and what's not, but if you guys plan on shopping anything for Prime Days, I do have the Amazon link in the description, and I do earn small commissions on anything, no extra cost to anybody, but it would help out the channel if you guys just smash the Amazon link, any of them, and then just order whatever you guys want to order. Any GPUs you buying? Nope. No, not really at all. Haven't looked at GPUs at all, really. My next bet on, any GPU I might get is probably the 5000 series next year. If you remember back, I'm just kind of basing it off what happened in 2020. Next year is coming up to 2024 is going to be the 2020 before. Also, we had Ethereum back in 2020, but that's when the 3000 series emerged, and look what they turned into. The 4000 series, ever since the 4090 released, it was pretty much considered a wash. NVIDIA themselves said they don't care about the 4000 series. As soon as they released the 4090, which was the first GPU of the 4000 series, they said, we're done with this. We're just going to release the next. We don't even care what's going on. We're working on the 5000 series already. They want that 5000 series to be beastly. They're really working on it hard. Now, will they actually? I have no idea. This is just NVIDIA PR. They probably got the best PR team on the planet because they rip everybody off and just lie and market manipulation and whatever. Regardless, 5000 series is the one I'm looking at, so we'll see what happens when that comes in. The 4000 series sucks, even though it is the best GPUs currently. They are the most profitable miners to have for a GPU right now is the 4000 series. But I'm waiting for the 5000 series because they're supposed to be working hard. We could see obviously new tech, a lot more efficiencies, which is what we need as miners. Just because a GPU is cheap doesn't mean it's a good idea, because we have hash rates coming up. Things are going to start climbing. There's so many GPUs that are still waiting to turn online once profitability does hit around 50, 60 cents. So, that's another thing we have to watch. We could hit profitability levels. We could start hitting 60, 70, 80 cents per GPU, which would be absolutely awesome. But it might not take long. We could be at 80 cents and then bam, back down to possibly negatives, 5 cents, 1 cent, because there is so much. There's millions of GPUs waiting to turn on. Like myself, I got my GPUs still here and they're not on. They're just waiting. A lot of you guys out there, same thing. Just waiting. And, I'm picking up this GPU. I'm picking up this GPU. Oh, I bought a farm. Well, this is hardware that isn't getting thrown away or offline or going to a gamer or something. This is hardware that's just transitioning from a miner to another miner, which means it's just there to come back. I really feel the future of GPUs needs to come down to hardware has to just disappear. We need less hardware there because Ethereum was an unprecedented amount of hash rate that is now stuck on coins that are a fraction of what Ethereum was. All the coins added up together are a fraction of what Ethereum was in the bear market at merge time. So, yeah, it's going to be interesting times for sure moving forward. But we are going to see profitability spikes for sure. But it's also going to dip back down as more hardware goes online. And then it'll be an interesting time when the bull run hits to see where exactly all that hash rate is, because we still have more hash rate on some of these networks right now in this bear market than there was when some of these coins were close to all-time highs in the last bull run. So there's still a lot of hash rate out there online and so much more still waiting to turn on. Anyway, Goat Raid, Soat Raid, what's going on? Son of a Tech was online? Was he really? I missed it. I didn't know Son was online. What's happening? What's going on, everyone? How you guys doing? Geek of All Trades. Oh, I got you. Geek of All Trades is online. I don't know why I saw Soat in there somewhere. Go. Yeah, that makes sense now. Geek of All Trades. Go. Everyone's all mixed up here. Everything's out of whack. Hey, we got a Geek of All Trade raid happening. Thanks, Geek. What's happening? What are you doing? What's going on? Sundays. I wanted to move Sundays into like a discussion type of stream, an AMA, but I wanted to like have guests and stuff. I'm not set up for guests, as you guys know. I have DJ Mines on sometimes. I have Hawk sometimes. I haven't really had that many guests, but one day maybe I'll just get like 40 people together. We'll just have a massive yelling at every crypto company out there stream. That'd be fun, wouldn't it? I'm just kidding. We're not going to yell at everybody. You just saw me yesterday, fully electric. DJ Mines, where have you been? Yeah, you just saw him yesterday. I saw him yesterday, so you definitely saw him yesterday because I saw you both yesterday. I love Mass Streams 10 plus. I don't have any of those special programs or nothing though, because they don't cater. What did I try? I tried that StreamYard one before. I tried the Restream one before. I tried all these and I asked for a refund like the next day because I said, this doesn't do what I want. I want some of the features that are there, but I can't do them in my style stream, so give me my money back. And they said, well, you were subscribed to it, or you used us like 3 months ago. You can't do that within, the same year or something. I said, no, I want my money back. I want to see if this would work. Give it back. So they gave it back. But yeah, none of that. They're all built for showing yourself. All these different stream things, they're built as a platform to be in front of a camera and stuff. And I don't do that. I'm Monero. I am XMR. I am anonymous. So, yeah, they're not built for that. Oh, crazy. Anyway, continuing on. What do you guys talk about? They will become a part of your hive. Yeah, let's get into the. Oh no, is the button broken? Is that one working? Okay, that one's there.
Welcome. You have all been assimilated to the Rabid. Crypto mining for all.
Something like that. I don't know. Maybe. Who knows? DJ Mines needs to know how I can help out if you do relocate. We can. What are you guys talking about? How? Who's relocating? DJ Mines need to know how. Oh, how you can help. Okay, I thought you guys somehow was word me. Okay, so Fully Electric wants to help out DJ Mines if he ends up relocating. Gotcha. I see what's happening there now. You can show your logo on StreamYard. Yeah, but it's like all my buttons and my switches that I have going through Streamlabs. They don't have RTMP, and some of them that do have RTMP, you can't use it unless you get like their corporate $200 a month package. I'm not paying $200 a month for one of these things. No, that would make zero sense. But yeah, I need the RTM. Like the features would work. They got normal RTMPs, which is just fine, or RTMPs there. But I need my Streamlabs to point to it and then get the features. But they only allow it if you use their built-in studio through the web themselves to do all their fancy stuff. And I don't want that. I want their fancy stuff, but through Streamlabs. And none of them allow that. Just stream through OBS like normal. The screen shares StreamYard, never stream through StreamYard. Then screen share, it's free. Point your camera at a CPU rig. Yeah, I'll use rig 5 for the camera. Hi guys, this is rig 5 coming in. How you guys doing today? Rocking and rolling. Hey, where is that? Oh, I gotta find something there. I don't even know how this works. Bring this up. I'm gonna go over to here. I need to find this one. Nope, not that one. Is it this one? No, let's see if it's this one. Give me a second. Oh, it's not working. I won't. There we go. Is it on it? I don't know if it's on it. Let's see if this works.
Hey guys, it's going on. This is Rig 5. Coming out here, we're going to talk a little bit about some mining. We got some CPU stuff. There's some other clients out there which are pretty cool. This is the Rabid channel, and I am his narrator for now, although known as the voice in the sky by the cloud, which is probably trying to take everyone's data thanks to Facebook.
That work? That do anything weird? I don't know. Like, yeah. Perfect. Perfect. Good stuff. Oh man. I guess that would work. Is this AI? No, this is Rabid. This is me. This is what I do about it.
You shall not talk about AI around here. This is Rig 5. Rig 5 is the one.
Old smoke. Did you create AI for Rig 5? Oh man. What else do I got here? There's all sorts of weird buttons here I should set links for. Like, I don't even know what this thing is. No, I'm not gonna try that one. What's that one? What else do we got here? What are all these? I don't even know what this is. All right, I'm gonna try this one. I have no idea what it is. Tell me how this sounds, because I never heard these. I'm just clicking random ones and see what it sounds like. Okay, you guys ready? Here we go.
Hey, what's going on? So, yeah, I'm one of those people that get mad all the time. Do I sound like it is? I don't even know. Hey, what you saying there? They don't talk like that. What? They not banned.
Yeah, I don't know. How's that one? What'd that sound like? I don't even know what that sounds like. I just clicking stuff. No idea what they sound like. I'm gonna have to listen to these after the stream to see what things are going on. Okay, what else do we got here? I don't know. There's so many. I don't even know what to click on. What do we got? What do we got? That. Okay, no. How's this one? I don't know what this is. Let's see what this one does. Hold on.
Hey, what's going on? Supposedly I'm supposed to sound a little weird. Do I sound like not right? Like, I think there's something wrong with my head right now. I just grab an axe or something, you know?
I don't know. What'd that one sound like? What'd that sound like? I don't know. Oh, okay, anyway. I'm just basing like random stuff to say based on what they're called. So I don't know if they really coming out like they should. Sounds like a scammer call. Oh man. What do we got here? Nope, not that one. Not that one. Alright, I guess we'll try this one. I don't know what it is. Hold on. Wait. There's that one.
Hey, and this is chatbot GVG. All you gotta do is enter in a few commands and I can hack the entire planet.
But that one sound like? How'd that one do? I don't even know. That one was called AI. So did it sound anything like an AI? I don't even know. Did it sound? That would actually work good? Military general? Spaceship commando? Now enable remote desktop now. Okay, what else do we have here? It sounded like AI. It did? Okay, that's interesting. Interesting. What are all these ones? That. What else? I don't know what else to try here. There's a whole bunch. I gotta go through them one of these days. Anyway, yeah. Okay, enough with that. Let's just continue talking about stuff. Playing with buttons and other things. Craziness. It sounds like AI, Mr. President. Not able to remote yet. Can't hide that accent. Oh, that was a fun change. Yeah, that was fun stuff. Good buttons. Good buttons. Playing around with stuff. What does Rig 69 sound like? I don't know. Rick probably would get mad. He'll throw some Bitcoin at him or something. Get stuck. Get a Bitcoin stuck in someone else's cooler. Military sound. All right. So what time is it? Oh, we've been here for a little while. Do we have any other questions? I don't know if I really have anything to check. Oh, let's just see. You know, is there any crypto news happening here? Where is it? Cryptocurrency news. Engage. New sheet. Let's see if anything pops up for crypto news. What do we got here? XRP. What is XRPL? What is this now? XRPL grows in Q2 despite SEC lawsuit concerns. Okay, don't care. Multi-chain attack triggers Twitter phishing scheme for FTM distribution. Okay, something about phishing Twitter. Salvadoran teenager becomes Bitcoin teacher, no longer earning $6 a day. Six, whatever that symbol is. So whatever they call their money. Marathon Digital blames weather conditions for mining 21% less Bitcoin. Oh, you mine 21% less Bitcoin. Everyone's fired. Oh, man, but it was the weather. I swear. Too much rain, not enough sun. You know, we didn't have the optimal growing mining conditions for our Bitcoin farm at the time. 21% less Bitcoin happened. BlackRock bullish on Bitcoin. Gemini CEO delusion and sexist. I should say CEXs because that probably doesn't come out right when you actually, say it like that. Unhappy stuff. Hodler's Digest, July 2nd to 8th. Heat probably. Oh, yeah, it could be a heat thing for sure. Yeah, it definitely gets hot in Texas. People shut things down. And then I believe they have like an agreement with the grid or something out there. Don't they? If things get too hot, they got to limit the power or something like that. Something happening. Yeah, there's some little headlines over there going on. You probably don't every time, but you need to rewatch the stream to listen to those voice changes. Yeah, I know. I gotta check it out. I gotta check those ones out because I never even tested those ones. I have no idea what those other ones sound like at all. So I was just hitting ones to see them. So I'm gonna have to actually listen to see, and then if they sound decent, I might have to add some of those to my normal push button stuff. See what's good. And there's a whole bunch more out there still. There's still a lot on there that we could have tried out, but I didn't. Or I could just click random ones all the time. You know what? Let's go through let's do another one. Where'd they all go? They all disappeared on me. Oh, there they are. Turn that one off. So who's this? I don't know who this is. This one's called Joe. So we'll see.
Hey, this is Joe. What's going on? How do I sound? My name's Joe.
I don't know. That was Joe. I gassed that. Who is that? Who's Matt? Let's try Matt. Let's see what Matt sounds like. Engage.
Hey, my name's Matt. What's going on? My name's Matt. Now my name is Haley. How's Haley sound? Haley? Come in, Haley. Eartha Haley. And now we're Daniel. My name's Daniel. What's going on? Welcome to Blake here. Name's Blake. Captain Blake.
Yo, what's happening? I'm a curry. It's a curry. I don't know what that stands for, but that's what it's called. So yeah, let's move on to the banana.
Hey, banana here. What's happening? Just, banana. Hey, don't eat me. Don't eat me. No, help, help. Ah!
I am now a fire dragon. So if you mess with me, I will blow fire, and I will burn your entire farm to the ground.
Yeah, so there's some other ones toying around with playing. Oh my gosh, I don't know. What those even sound like? Do they sound decent? Like, I don't know. That was good. Some of the reactions. Okay, awesome. That's good. Reaction. So if you don't mess around, I'll send my dragon friend over there, and he don't mess around. You want heat? He'll bring the heat. Yeah, last two are good. Awesome. Wicked. Couple good ones. Last two are good. Oh, well, it's been fun, though. I guess we should wrap this one up, though. Lovely, fun Sunday AMA stuff. But I'll see you guys all in the next one.
Rabid.